If you're an entrepreneur and you're making $10,000 per month in your business right now, and you're wondering what is next for me, I'm going to break it all down for you. And after scaling my business to over 1.1 million a month, I was at this place in my life once. Okay, I got excited about making 10K a month. You were told that it was the dream to make 10K a month online. It was what we all sought after. And now we realize that we're fucking still poor. Okay, because being at 10 grand a month is actually not that much money in today's world. I'm going to break down for you what your next steps are. So let's get right into it. Number one is product. Okay, whatever product got you to $10,000 a month, the only thing I recommend for you is to focus on two things. Okay, 3Xing that. And what do I mean by that? Tripling down on what sold the product to get you to 10K a month. So 3Xing sales. Okay, maybe you sent 50 cold DMs a day. Now send 150. You had 2 sales calls a day. Now find a way to get 6. 3Xing your sales will get you to 30K a month. Okay, 30K a month is where I just truly believe life starts at, and that's why I want you to hit that target. Second is fulfillment. Okay, what does that fulfillment look like? What do the SOPs look like? And how am I grabbing social proof? A big mistake that I see from people is that they don't focus on what is the fulfillment for their product, what are the SOPs on how they can replace themselves on everyday tasks, and also getting social proof from all the people who you're selling to get to 10K a month and then eventually to 30K a month. Okay, if we can figure out fulfillment, SOPs, and social proof, and then we take our product and 3X it, we are now building our foundational KPIs, which is the second thing, excuse me. Number 2 is KPIs. What are the numbers in the business right now, even at a small 10K per month, that dictated that 10K per month? Okay, so think about a couple of KPIs right now. Number 1 is, what is your cost to acquire a customer, or CPA, cost per acquisition? How much does it cost for you in maybe time? Because now you got to figure out what your time per hour is. Based on your time per hour, how many customers are you getting a day, and what is that cost per acquisition? And could you replace it with paid traffic? Okay. Second, okay, what's your lifetime value? How much are these customers going to be worth, so that you know what your break-even lifetime value is going to be? Third is going to be, what are your show rates? Okay, what are your show rates right now? If you're a solopreneur and you're the guy in the ad, you're the person that's the face of the business, let's say you're at 70% show rates. When you go back to your fulfillment, your SOPs, you're going to be looking to get that salesperson onboarded as you hit 30K a month. And that's going to be number 3 that I'm going to get into in a second, is key hires. But what are your KPIs right now? If your show rates are 70% and you bring on someone new, they're going to drop to around 40. Okay. So what does that mean? That comes down to ecosystem. That comes down to, how do I increase show rates, which is another video that I have on my channel, which I talk about doubling your show rates. You should go check that out. Okay, so we know our cost to acquire a customer, we have our lifetime value, we know our show rates. Okay, what are our close rates? Are they 30%, 50%? Because you're the guy in the ad, you're the guy on the phone. Maybe your close rates are higher. Okay. Next thing you got to figure out is elasticity. What's your price elasticity that you can afford to increase your prices by without seeing a drop in conversion rate or close rate? Okay, if you have more price elasticity, you can find that as you make key hires, which you can do in a second, it's gonna be about 25% of your gross revenue every single month. So if you're at 30K a month, okay, 1/4 of that is $7,500. $700, okay, 25% is gonna be $7,500 a month as you scale. This is how much you should be spending in payroll, okay, if you're at 30K a month. You want to keep 75% of the money, because that's just, you got to have high margins of 30K a month. You could even spend less. Like, you're not going to be spending $700 a month when you're at 30K a month. You're going to be spending probably around 4 to 6K a month, conservatively. Okay. So what's your price elasticity? How can you increase prices so that this number cancels out? Because you want to make sure that when you increase prices and you get to 30K a month, maybe by tripling, and you increase your prices by $500 each per package. Okay, maybe you're not at 30K a month now. Maybe you're at 42K. And you give yourself that 12K of wiggle room to pay for payroll. So think about what your price elasticity is. And then now that brings me to the key hires. Okay. Your key hires are going to be a couple things. You got sales. Okay. You got ops and you have fulfillment, or what we'll also say coaches. Okay. Sales, you got to get off the phones. You can't be on the phones forever, because if you start tripling, let's say you had 2 sales calls today, you go to 6, you can't be on the phones for 4 to 5 hours a day while trying to grow the business and have good fulfillment and build good SOPs and make sure your clients are happy so you get social proof and testimonials. You got to get off the phones. You got to find a salesperson. Second is, who is going to productize my fulfillment and SOPs? I need an ops manager, an operation manager who can come in and help with that. So these two are going to be very entwined. And then fulfillment. Do I need coaches? Do I need account managers? Okay. Do I need a CMO? Like, what do I need right now to really help my clients at 30K or 42K a month stay happy? Okay. That's where you got to then brings you to the last part here, which is customer journey. Okay. What do I mean by customer journey? What do and how do my clients move in my ecosystem? So they come in for product A. Okay, what's the problem that I'm now going to give them to where they have to buy product B? Do I have to develop that product? Because your customers have a journey with you and they might be experiencing a problem, right, from A to B, and then they drop off and they leave. And you're thinking, why are my clients leaving? Why are my customers not buying from me again? Because you didn't develop the next product that was giving them the biggest problem you didn't build a solution for. So now we figure out, okay, what new product is going to give my clients more support or faster, better results to allow them to stay? Okay, now what's the next problem? And then following. You got to keep solving those problems for your customers. Because if you do not, okay, you are always going to be on this rat race of only front-end loading customer acquisition here, and then they drop off. And they never spend money with you again, because second money is the easiest. And that brings me back to one of the biggest KPIs here, which was lifetime value. That is predicated on your customer journey. How do I squeeze more juice out of my buyers? Because they already trust you, and they love your service or your product. Get more out of them, release new products to help them with their problems. So with that being said, here's what I would do if I was making 10K a month. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.